Girl, this is your month. This is your season. This is your opportunity to flourish into the gifts that God has bestowed upon you. It's time out to sit on the sidelines. Let's get in the front lines and start doing what we really, really, really enjoy doing. If I'm speaking to you, let's chat. It's another day to be blessed in the land of the living. The sun is out and I'm here with another video. I'm Michelle, the Startup CEO, helping you to bring joy, peace, and happiness, and abundance, and wealth, and prosperity, and all of that into your life. This is a lifestyle channel, so if you like anything as it relates to business, real estate, family, vlogs, travel, food, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay. And don't forget to hit a like for this video and also a comment because it helps boost the algorithm. You know, this is the decade of algorithm. And if you're watching me, especially if you come back all the time, you must like what I produce. The videos that I produce, I go out of my way, y'all, to make sure you all are informed, to give you a little entertainment here and there, and just be real with you, okay? It's nothing like being real. Be real. Be true to you. Be true to others. Be who you are. Yahweh, God made us all possible for one reason. We're all unique. There's no two of me. There's no two of you. There's one. And that's why you're special. So today, we are going to go tour a it's not foreclosed, a house that was burned, damaged due to a fire. And I know this is going to all need a whole gut job. So I got a client that does not live here in my state, and I am his eyes and his ears. I am his project manager, his realtor, all of the above, where I help him to buy and invest in real estate in my state. So as a realtor, I love when I get these kind of clients because they buy multiple properties. Yes, the bankroll is always full because they come back over and over again. And then we also manage his property. So I have the real estate company, then I have the property management company, and we do both to help those clients. And that's why it's so good to do business with us, because we do it all for our clients. We make sure they get the best properties. We make sure we represent them well from a real estate perspective. We're not attorneys, nor are we inspectors, nor are we, what else is there? Plumbers, electricians, anything of that sort. But we just like to have a good time, and we like to do the best we can for our clients. So I'm going to go use my eyes, my ears, my smell, and all of that to kind of get an insight of this property to see if it's a good investment. We already have a contract on it, and the seller was asking for $75,000. Of course, in this market, you still don't have to ask or give what they ask. You give what you feel like you think the property is worth, what you think you can afford, or what you know you can afford, hopefully. So my buyer, I have the buyer in. My buyer, we talked about it, and I said, okay, so in that area, because see, as a realtor, as an investor, you need to know the area that you're buying in. And I truly believe that people got to live somewhere, anywhere, and there's a house for everybody. I truly believe that. May not be for most people, but it is for somebody. So the area that it's in is not necessarily a favorable area, but it's opportunity and its potential and its growth. And I believe in buying the whole block. I believe in rehabbing all houses that are vacant. Because see, look, everybody needs a place to live, and this will be a great home for somebody. So we're going to go in here and we're going to look at it, and we're going to see if it's a good investment to put money into it. So physically, when I was looking at it online, it looked like it needed a lot of work, but it may be different when we get there. So we'll see. You give me your comments below. Would you buy a fire damaged property and rehab it, re-gut it? Stay tuned, because see, look, anytime Nikki B puts her touch on something, it turns out A1, looking good. I ain't trying to brag. I ain't trying to boast. I'm just telling you like it is. You got to have confidence in yourself. If you don't, nobody else is going to have confidence in you. So you better have confidence in yourself. So stay tuned and let's go. Garage looks pretty decent. You can get away with that. I don't know what that is, but most certainly you need new windows. New door for sure. This is the front porch. House next door to it looks trashy. They're building a house across the street, which is kind of weird, but they're building. So when you walk in, Remy, you can smell fire. Literally smell fire. It's like the kitchen right here. It's already pretty much gutted, so that's a good thing. This is a bedroom. Bedroom looks good. Kind of weird because there's new windows back here, but in the front, the windows are old. It's a lot of residue from fire in here on the walls. The bedrooms themselves look pretty good, except for smoke inhalation and stuff. This is the bathroom. Again, fire, damage, smoke inhalation, all that. There's another bedroom back here. Nice size bedrooms. I guess this is the master bedroom because here's the master bathroom. This is like a little patio back here. Closed-off room. It's actually pretty nice size. And it's actually right off the kitchen here. So I can see this being really nice and set up to be an extension of living out here. This is the backyard. Yeah, that's pretty nice back here. And as you can see, this looks like the dining room over here, the living room over here, and then the steps to the basement down there. Where the proposed fire took place.
You started there?
Yeah. Ooh. It's dark down here. Look at it. Well, look like it could possibly be a great basement outside of the fact that this is where the fire started. Electricity. If you don't put in quality electricity with a skilled licensed electrician, all kind of things happen. Electricity is something you should not play with. The stack looks good, and the furnace and the water heater probably were damaged as well, so that may be a cost that we have to add to the budget. And then look at that electric panel. There it is, the culprit of everything. When you are investing in property, even in your own home, make sure the electricity is good. That's why I recommend always get a home inspection. These are the only holes I see in the ceiling, pretty much.
I redraw all.
Yeah, it just really need drywall, obviously paint.
Electric fire.
Electric.
Oh,
Obviously, probably gonna need a hole. Yeah, the electrical fire. Yeah. I mean, did you see this other room over here? It's like a different part of the room over here. The siding part of this looks pretty good. just a boarded up house behind it. Other than that, we don't know what the roof looks like. But other than that, it's pretty decent. The air conditioner looks like it's still there. Don't know if it works or not. House is pretty clean right there. Like they take care of their house. This is what the street looks like.
I always recommend to my clients before they buy a home, make sure you drive through the neighborhood in the day and in the night. You get a real gist of what's really going on. Outside of the fire damage, this is a pretty good solid house, and put in about $30,000, maybe $40,000 worth of work, and you got a great deal.
What do you all think? Would this be something you invest in? I actually think it's a great deal. There is some work that needs to be done in there, of course, because it was a fire damage and it looks like it was an electrical fire. I would first, if I start, it's already kind of been pre-gutted, cleaning it out a little bit, and then of course some kills on the walls or whatever kind of stuff they use for fire damage. This would actually be my first property that we flipped or managed that was a fire damage. Thank God for that. But it's not much work in there to do. And obviously you want to tackle the electricity, because the electricity is one of the most expensive parts when you're rehabbing a house. And so that'll be the first thing that we tackle. Then the heating and cooling, the furnace down there looked like it might have been in good shape, but due to fire, we might want to replace all of that. The roof looked kind of good as well. The brick even looked pretty good. The external part of the house, the windows, as I mentioned, those can be, those are pretty good, nice size windows. So not a lot, but I see physically, just looking at it personally, in person, I would say I see anywhere from about $30,000 to about $35,000, $25,000 to $35,000 worth of work to be done. And if we're getting the property for $65,000, that 30, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100,000 at the max, all in, skin in the game, and turn around and sell it for about 159, 179. Hey, we winning. Do you hear me? So I'm going to let my buyer know that this is good to go. We have our building inspector that's coming by tomorrow to look at the property. So that's a good thing. He kind of gives us an insight, a little bit more detail, because as I mentioned, I'm not an inspector. And so he looks at the whole package of the property to see if there's some things that perhaps maybe I'm missing. But I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say. But overall, I think this is a go. So comment below, let me know what you think. If you thought it was horrible, if you would be afraid to purchase a home that had fire damage, just let me know, okay? Let a sister know. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and then, like I said, leave a comment. Talk to you soon. Blessings and peace until the next project. Bye. Mwah.